Into this relationship, you two now become one. Anthony, do you take Brianna to be your wedded wife, to live together in the bonds of marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor, and keep her so long as you both show it? Brianna, do you take Anthony to be your wedded husband, to live together in the bonds of marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor, and keep him so long as you both show it?
Lately I've been on my own shit. I've been in my 80s getting rich.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Ant.
I'm Bree.
This is Ant&BreWorld. Welcome to Couples Talk, episode 3. Let's go 3. If you haven't seen the first 2, they'll be in the description. So let's get it. This episode, we're going to talk about the importance of having a healthy sex life and intimacy in a relationship. You want to start off or you want me to start off?
You so.
She's not ready. That's what that means. I came with too much energy for her, so she was like, shit, I'm afraid. All right, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I hate her. She cut all my good shit out too, y'all.
No, I don't.
She did this shit to make herself look good.
Oh, God.
Anyways.
I'm editing it.
You edit go that. All right, so let's get to it. We're going to start off with the importance
Yes.
of sex.
And intimacy. Pretty much everything has to do with sex and intimacy. So we don't have to say it after each thing. So to start off with importance, how important do you think? From like 1 to 10. Like, what do you think?
Are we judging from now, my age now? Because I know maybe
God.
later it changed.
He was a whore. So.
Right now, I'll say it's a 10, man.
Yeah.
It's a 10 for me.
For importance to you?
Yes.
Like for sex and intimacy?
Intimacy, yeah, for sex and intimacy. Well, no, sex I'll say is an 8.
Okay.
Intimacy gotta be a 10.
For sure. Okay, I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
Yeah, that's all I gotta do.
I'm there with you. Okay, because I was about to say, I would say the same thing. 8 for sex.
This motherfucker a little lower than the other one, so he get like.
That motherfucker be asleep.
Oh God. Yeah, but
that remind me of what you watched.
Oh yeah.
That nigga I was over here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, anyway, we know what we're talking about. Y'all gonna see a reaction video
for
that one
sure.
anyway. So but anyways, back to what we're talking about here. So we agree on like 8 for sex and a 10 for intimacy. And for those who I guess don't know the difference between the two, because a lot of people, believe it or not, really think that like intimacy is always sex or just solely is around sex, and it's really not. Like intimacy is just anything. It could be like your connection, your chemistry with somebody, like stuff like that. Like that's intimate. Like you could have an intimate moment with somebody and not be sexual with them whatsoever.
I have intimate moments with all the females all the time, man. They be like, damn, man, like.
Okay, so anyways, no, like you could be having just like a conversation with somebody and share an intimate moment. You see what I'm saying? And it could be like something completely innocent, but nonetheless, it's
good
an
question. Which more important, intimacy or sex?
Intimacy is definitely more important. You can't ask that. We just answered that.
Oh, we did?
Stupid.
But you know the fucked up about it?
What the hell you want?
I wasn't even paying attention.
How you not paying attention?
So I hope y'all was paying attention. Fuckers.
Wow.
I got a face on.
Wow.
Say hey, like. She said I feel you on camera.
Like, it's okay. I'm cutting it out.
She said you burnt out.
At least you know. Look, your ass been called in the middle of couples talk.
Hey, she got the button and everything on.
Special guest. Okay.
She said you burnt out. But yeah,
special guest.
back to the importance. Okay, yeah, so we done with the importance. Now I got another question for you.
This nigga said, back to the importance. We done with the
importance. You see how they get it, man. We not perfect,
We're not.
But anyways.
I like that though.
So my thing is, you said intimacy is more important than sex.
For sure.
All right, now let's go to what is the limit? What is your limit with picking up with a bad sex? Everybody had bad sex. Sometimes, when you first get started, you all passionate, and sometimes that shit started fall off. But with me, it's different. I'm just.
Okay. Anyways, no one cares.
You feel me?
So, personally,
I'm just putting my shit not that big. She hate when I do that.
Personally, because for what? Personally, I feel like I guess your limit or whatever is determined based on the relationship itself and how you feel about that person, how long y'all been rocking. Because don't cut me off, brother.
I was gonna cut you off.
You actually
I was thinking.
Bro, you took a deep breath. You was about to cut me off. So, because like you gonna have moments or whatever where you'll have bad, and it depends on what bad sex. What you mean? Like maybe like
bad sex,
like bad sex, like you like your shit not.
But what if somebody like as a woman, right? You all have needs, no matter how much you love me, right?
Of course.
Like, you know, there's times where I wasn't, you know, doing my best. You know, I admit that. But I'm not afraid to admit shit. I'm just open. I'm like a book.
Because, like, let's go. If anybody can sit here and tell y'all, oh, I'm always, no, you're not.
Yeah, that's what
you're
I'm
lying.
saying. It's time.
You're lying. What? Nobody is always on their A game, especially when you with somebody for a long time. What, nigga? Can I
tell my story? Can I tell my story?
Go ahead.
This got happy.
No, because motherfuckers be capping. I can just hear it through the camera, like, I don't know what you doing. Like, sir, sit down.
Niggas.
Oh, God, it's always.
It's been times, like, you know, like I said, I always have to do my best. We've been together for 9 years, you know.
You would know that if you watched the first video, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, fake ass. Y'all motherfuckers get my nerves sometimes.
You can't say that fake. What if this their first video seeing us? Look at you. Stupid.
Oh, my bad, dog. I love y'all, bro.
If it's
I get
you.
emotional sometimes, you know. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to do that.
Aggressive.
But if it's the niggas who be watching the other videos and don't want to watch, you know, couples talk videos, that's how y'all feel, man.
It's cool. We
I
gonna
need
come
a
back.
moment. I'm backing up.
Right.
But yeah. So, like I was saying though, the limit for me, we all have moments where we not, you know, a lot of these dudes don't want to admit we all have moments where we not, you know, on our A game. You feel me? And we know, we can tell when our female not, you know, not reaching those climaxes or having her brains blowed out. You feel me? That's just a term of endearment. Trust me, it is. I know it sounds bad, but yeah. You know, have her mind blown. But you have to, I think it's all about, me personally, the limit is all about communication. Mm-hmm. Because, like, a lot of people let niggas go on thinking they out here
putting it down.
And then, like,
orgasms.
they faking orgasms and shit like that. And then, like, you know, they still, like, they lacking, they not getting what they need.
And because you're not telling
them. And then, you know, Rico,
that.
Suave, Hispanic, Spaniard looking ass dude, or some light skinned, night jawline, or some big, tall, 6'4", well spoken, ASAP Rocky looking nigga come around and say the right things and fuck the shit at your bitch. I just had a bad moment. You ain't have to do me like that. And now she think
this is sounding personal.
Yeah, it's in my past. Right. But now she think this nigga fuck better than me. No, he just had a good night. Oh, we all had bad nights.
You just met him.
Bro, Kobe don't have great nights all the time. Kobe. Jordan doesn't have great nights all the time. You feel me? So we all mess up. This shit's gonna get a little personal for me. I'm sorry. It's starting to get a little hot. Yeah.
This nigga said Rico Suave. ASAP Rocky looking like
you know how to be.
Man. ASAP Rocky was fine.
You know how to be a little tall, Denzel looking nigga. You know how that shit.
You don't say Denzel. Denzel is not.
Yeah, but
I know a whole bunch of you bitches gonna come.
So like back to what I was saying though, it's better. It's communication though. Like I feel like when I was like, you know, had my shortcomings, you know.
Shut up.
It's funny because I was never quick in the motherfucker. I was like, hold on, wait a minute, brother.
Oh my god.
So
you are stupid. Why are you like
that? So
gather yourself.
Yeah. So we you know, she was very vocal, man. She
for sure.
It wasn't none of that.
From the jump.
You still doing it? She's like, hey, my nigga.
Look, bro.
What we doing, bro? Because
I remember the very first time.
Tell your part. I told my part. Tell your part when I was.
Like the whole thing.
When I had my shortcomings.
The truth.
Yeah,
the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth, man. Tell everything, man.
Okay. So, anyways, we was. How old was we? We was kids. We was like
You told me
the very first time. I'm talking about the first time. It's not like there's many. It's just like, you know, the very first time that it happened. And I was like, you know, like you have that split moment where like you think like, should I tell? You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't hold my tongue, actually. So, and I was just like, get off me, bro. I was so mad. I was hot. Like, you could see it in my face. I was like, man, get off me. And he looked at me like, I'm like, man, you know that one. I couldn't even get started. Like, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? I was so mad because I'm like, you disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna play with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna play with you. And, you know, of course, you know, being how I am, it goes for him. It goes for, like, any female that I mess with, anything like that. Like, I'm finna tell you. I only had one time why I didn't tell her, and I just didn't. Why didn't I tell her? I don't know. I only had, like, one situation. Because women, for the most part, like, you know, we perform. You see what I'm saying? But this one in particular, this one, that was ugly. This one in particular, I don't know, I didn't tell her because I was just ready to go. And it was just one of those things where it was like, you know what, I'm not going to, like, really even come back. You know what I'm saying? So there's no point to get, you know, like, rating. You see what I mean? That's how bad it was. But that's okay, you know, and I probably should have told her so she could leave me alone. But, you know, but yeah, other than that, like, yeah, you gotta tell each other. You have to, you know, communicate that. Yeah, like, hey, you wasn't, and don't think like women can't have shortcomings. You see what I'm saying? Like, you bitches be out here playing games, just laying there like and shit like a starfish.
Now she know how to, like, you know.
Oh God, I be doing my thing.
Back in the day, she was like, man, I was like, bitch, I'm doing all the job. I'm tired, bitch. That's why.
Oh God, but, you know, bitches get in a position and that's it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all thing. But you know, and that, or like when it comes to sucking dick too, you bitches be acting like y'all don't know how to do it. This does not go for the bitches that have, like, you know, gag reflex issues, because I used to have gag reflex issues where it was just like trigger shit.
Take on that dick.
And shut up. And you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's a real thing, by the way. But you bitches that's lazy, don't start using that as a fucking excuse, because it fucks it up for the rest of the bitches that actually deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just communicate that.
Another
shit.
thing, how do you deal with somebody like having like if you're in a relationship with somebody and they got a high sex drive and your sex drive low? How is that possible? Like, how is that going to work out? Because, you know, when people, like, need something, and that kind of goes to the point of, like, the limit of, like, having a bad sex. Because when you have somebody that's, like, that needs this shit so much and you don't really get up like that, and that's just, what do you do?
At the end of the day, everything just boils down to communication. So it's like when you're dealing with somebody where it's like either you are the one with the high sex drive or you're the one with the low sex drive. First of all, you communicate that, and you have to come to some type of conclusion within your own relationship that can compromise, because it's just one of those things where it's like, and as the person with the high sex drive, don't be like that shitty person that be like, oh, well, I'm gonna get it somewhere. You see what I'm saying?
Don't let that shit be a cop out.
If you're gonna pretty much be that type of person, especially because you know how high your sex drive is or how low your sex drive is. So it's like if you're a person with a high sex drive, and you get into a relationship with someone with a low sex drive, and you know within yourself that that's not really going to work out for you, you don't need to be in that relationship. And it's okay to communicate that with that person, because you could just listen. I don't want to do you wrong. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like, and I don't like, and it's not in any way, shape, or form to like bullshit you. It's just, hey, look, I like to fuck. And, you know, and it's nothing wrong to have a low sex drive either. You just, and that's not saying like, oh, you don't like to fuck at all. It's just like, hey, your shit is just, you at a 10.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm probably like somewhere around like a 7 or something like that. So, they just communicate and, you know, pretty much adjust accordingly. You know what I'm saying? If that means that y'all don't need to be, that y'all, I guess, can't be together, then.
Yeah. I legitimately feel like I don't think that would be able to work out, because, like, if this person,
it depends on how high.
Bro, when we talking about how, like, hey, I'm not fucking.
But then you don't need to be with nobody.
But like, what if that was revealed later?
That you can't.
Yeah. So what if that was revealed later? Oh shit.
It ain't gonna be revealed that much later, because if you got a high sex drive, then you gonna damn near come into the relationship wanting to fuck. To be honest with you.
No, some motherfucker. That's what I'm saying.
If you can control, if you can control it to a point where you can have some time.
That's what I'm saying. Before you said what you just said.
What?
If you messing with somebody,
okay,
you're not loyal to them. So like, you could be fucking other bitches while you're trying to get to know a girl.
Ew. Well, if you're doing that,
what do you mean? Ew, like that's life.
If it's to that point, then you don't need to be in a relationship.
No, that's life, nigga. Like, for example, if I'm talking to a girl, we not exclusive. What you mean? Like,
I want to know honestly, when did that fucking start?
I don't have to worry about like.
Cause back then we was dating.
No, but back cause we was dating, we made it clear that we was together. That's why. Nigga, I had hoes. We was just talking like, you know, they was talking to other guys, and I knew that. You feel me? So
well, at the end of the day, you communicate.
We don't have to communicate that either, though. Cause like, if I'm not
saying like,
if I just got to them at the mall. I don't have to be like, oh yeah, I'm messing with this dude, I'm messing with that dude. Like, no, we don't work.
You don't have to.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Not that
back to that just particular point as far as we don't have to tell them about your sexual life. So that. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, but once you make your relationship exclusive, you see what I'm saying? That is something that you need to communicate because at the end of the day, you're gonna find that out very early in the relationship anyway.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's not like something that's gonna come as a surprise.
And I got two questions. So it's kind of three.
Okay. 2.5.
2.5, whatever. So, do you prefer being with somebody that's clingy?
Okay.
Or being with somebody that's like
not clingy?
Yeah, that's like very like no, somebody that's laid back, like he's not like all over you. That's kind of can bring that.
Pretty much, are you like a not clingy, in the middle, or clingy?
No, just somebody that's like all over you, or you got somebody that's like man, I don't really do all that shit. You know, we just chilling type shit. But like y'all together, like what type of person you prefer? Like, you get what I mean?
I get you. It really, I guess it.
Cause you got people be like, man, look, bro, you all over me. That's too much. Give me my space.
Well, yeah.
Then you got
I
people.
want my
You got
space.
also people that be like, hey,
I also want
bro,
to
like,
all the time.
be here to be around me. Like, how do you balance that?
You can't be too standoffish. Like there has to be some form of like me. I'm leaning more so toward. It does. It depends, of course, person to person. But personally, I'm more so like on the laid back kind of spectrum. Even though, like I do, of course, when I want my attention, I want my attention.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? And I would say in our relationship, I'm the clingy one. Compared to him, he's the laid back one. But we bounce off each other. You see what I'm saying? Because when I'm like kind of in my I guess need space mode, he's kind of low-key clinging, and there's times where we're both clingy, and then there's times where we're both on our space, and so it's like we kind of we found, thankfully, you know, that balance. That medium, that balance. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not super clingy, but I'm clingy.
When you clingy, you own it.
Oh God, oh for sure. Oh no.
Yeah, you own it. Oh no. No, you clingy though. You be.
Oh God, you're gonna hold me, and you're gonna. I'm damn near one of your children. Like
for real.
I want to be held like a whole baby.
Like, pick the phone down.
God.
Then you kiss you on. I hate when girls kiss you all in your face and shit. I slap the shit out of myself. That shit kind of hurt.
Stupid.
But I hate when girls be like, like bitch, no, stop.
Show me attention. Show me
shit.
attention. But guess what? But guess what?
You know one thing I hate the most when you grab my chin and be like, licking me and shit. Like what the fuck? Like oh my.
But guess what though? That shit gets me through the rest of the week though.
Yeah,
I just leave your ass the fuck on.
I know.
That's okay.
That shit sometimes.
It's okay though, but you'll be all right.
Okay, I thought you about to do the trip. I think your ass to a two-piece, bitch. You made rocks in your ass.
Oh, I told you. I'm sorry. Oh.
I'm gonna end the video right now, bitch. Fuck you.
Oh,
right,
shut up.
So the last thing we're gonna get into.
You didn't. What do you prefer?
I did speak on it. We pretty much discussed it.
Oh, because we got basically agreed to it.
Yeah.
Stop agreeing with everything I say.
Let's get to the last thing we want to talk about.
All right.
How does cheating? I know we could have probably picked this into our couple talk episode 1, but how does cheating impact your sex life? And
negatively.
Well, of course it's negative, but like, how can it impact your life? Of course, let's discuss the negative impact of it, and let's also discuss how can you bring it back, bring the intimacy back, and bring the sex life back after you cheated. Because a lot of people have cheated before. A lot of people dealt with cheating. Are we talking about
sex cheating, or are we talking about the other stuff?
Yes.
All right, I'm just making sure.
Of course, you gotta talk about sex.
And we're talking about fucking cheating.
Yeah. And you're
personally, the relationship is done. There is no bringing nothing back.
Yeah.
There is no more bond. There is no more us. There's no more nothing. You can go. Whoever the fuck you just fucked with, you better hope that she got you a good little bed made at her house.
Yeah.
That's just speaking on myself. I'm through.
Okay. Speaking of myself, I'm like that too.
Same.
I'm through, but also let's speak on some like general
right, of course. And the crazy thing about it, how like we could say that, Even though it's like true, but sometimes it's one of those things where it's like you never know unless you're in that situation. You see what I'm saying? Granted, we're not gonna put each other in that situation, so we can definitively say like, oh,
matter of fact, I'm gonna clarify that with you, because of our bond. You fucking another nigga, we done.
It's done.
Like,
same.
You can't say with me, we fuck bitches together. That's different.
Yeah,
so,
but if you step out, it's different. Just because we fuck bitches together, that doesn't mean.
On that part.
If anything, that would piss me off a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's why with us, it'd be completely free,
with me,
obviously.
Like when it comes to her,
we talk about it too much.
I actually dealt with other girls.
We communicate way too much, so it's like it's one of those things where it's like we talk so much about it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's our bond.
So to generalize it for y'all,
no, not even to generalize for them. Like that's just me, your bond. I actually been with somebody who
it depends on how your relationship is.
We didn't stay together though, but like because I ended up getting with her, but
she was mad.
Like, based off our relationship, I'd have been kind of cool with it. Like I would have been still. You so fucking.
I'm sorry.
I would have been cool with it because
you should have been specific.
I think it wasn't because it wasn't like our bond was different. It's all based off like who you deal with because me, it depends. Like we know right from wrong.
Exactly.
Like, you know right from wrong. But if y'all have a fucked up communication, even though we know cheating, like everybody, that's kind of universal unspoken word that you fuck somebody else, it's over. But as far as getting together, if you have a strong communication to do it, it's murder. It's over. But maybe if someone does it, like, cause love is powerful, bro. If you in love with somebody, you gonna. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care how we talking this shit. If somebody, you gonna have your moment. Like, bro, love is fucking powerful. So you gonna have your moment thinking. So I feel like, me personally, is in order for like of course it affect you very negatively.
The corner lady outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear it?
Man, last time you went outside trying to get her, man, I'm not fucking that corner shit. Cause like it's that running. We go back to that corner place.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but you wanna go back to that?
Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
So
sorry.
Me personally, I feel like it can be done.
Yeah.
Like it can be done, but it's all based on communication and the maturity of that person. Like, hey, you can say, look, man, I fucked up. I cheated on you, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, man, that's going to break anybody's heart. Like, if a woman do or if a man do. I know men mostly, like, they look at women as a possession or like a trophy, which, in my opinion, that's not a good thing, too. It can be good, but it's not. Cause it
depends to what extent.
Yeah, because you also have that monster. Niggas get too big headed and get too
controlling and shit. That is different, y'all.
And women look at it, and like if a women like universally look at man cheating as how a man gonna be man.
Yeah.
Nah, but I think that needs to change to it. I look at it like this.
That just gives them basically a pass.
Yeah, I look at it like if y'all pretty much in a situation where someone does cheat. My advice to anybody who's listening that's probably dealing with that is like it's all about communication and then
between just y'all.
Just y'all. And then
so asking your friends and family and all them people.
And as a person, I feel like that's a whole other conversation. We get to that. That's a whole other conversation.
We don't have to. I'm just saying.
As a person, you have to know like you gotta be eye to eye. Like you feel me? Like I know y'all looking at me right now. Eye to eye. This eye a little low, but look, get eye to eye with me. You feel me? And you get eye to eye with your partner, like. Understand, like, you know who you fucking dealing with. Hopefully, I hope all you guys know, man, women, whoever, know who you dealing with. So, like, if you know this motherfucker cheating, this is an immature motherfucker, and you know he not gonna get it right. Hello. Respect yourself and skedaddle. But if you really believe in this motherfucker, believe in that person, woman or man, take the time to, like, I trust you, I believe in you, and I'm gonna work through this shit with you. Because I feel like our relationship is bigger than this shit. You feel me? It's bigger than this shit. So, and honestly, that's how I feel. We should definitely speak from our experiences, but also give guidance to other people. Because, like I said, I have my views, but don't always listen to somebody and be like, yeah, it's murder.
I should go by that.
When you're in a relationship, it's your relationship. You and that person. You feel me? It's okay. At least to piggyback, to speak with friends. It's okay to speak with family, but you also know what friend member you speaking and what family member you speaking to. Because if you want positive advice or just honesty, you know who to go to.
Exactly.
Don't go to nobody who's just toxic as fuck. Don't go to your messy ass sister or your messy ass best friend.
Keep her own damn man.
Right. Don't go to her messy
No,
ass,
seriously though.
broke ass bitch.
Cause like even
cheating on her man. and
even
shit.
like in wow.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I thought.
What is going on in your life?
Yeah,
Like, you're
that
okay? No, because one
I've been hurt in my past
time,
before.
one time, like he didn't cheat on me, but we was going through like our rocky shit. You know
Who
what I'm
cheated on
saying? You didn't. I'm talking about you. Stupid.
Oh,
Anyways.
who told you that? Then
Can you shut
I
up?
thought I covered my tracks well.
Keep playing with me. This will be the last time y'all see it. This be Ep.03. Which has a nice little too, by the way. Anyway, and you know, like I could have went to a toxic person. I was gonna be petty, y'all. I was gonna do it. Fuck. Thank you. Mama, she told me not to. Anyways, but instead I went to my auntie. And, you know, my auntie actually guided me through everything. And, you know, she's a very, you know, a good chunk of, you know, why we was able to work things out. Because she gave really good advice, reasonable advice. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, and like, I felt like she came from a place to be able to even speak on something. Do you see what I mean? And she actually sat me down and she didn't give me, like, stupid ass, like, pointers and shit like that, like, oh well, you need to leave. Like, she never in any way, shape, or form either insinuated nor did she ever like tell me to leave. Like, her thing was to stay and stick it out and work on it and everything like that, because at the time I think we was only together for 7 years, right? Something like that. Yeah, and she was like around the 7-year mark, which is very true. It sucks, but it's very true. Around the 7-year mark or something like that, yes, it gets very fucking rocky. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's the 7-year mark of being together or marriage or whatever, but it gets very rocky. So that means, damn, that bitch coming right back up then.
No, we good. We different.
I'm just kidding. We're not gonna name that. But you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like you said, you know who to go to. Do you see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, even within taking advice from others, it's good to have something like that, like in the back of your mind. But at the end of the day, you know your person more than anybody else. You see what I'm saying? Especially depending on the depths of your relationship. Obviously, this goes for, you know, a deep relationship. It's not going, you know, oh, we've been together a month and they cheat. You know what I'm saying? Be realistic. So it depends on the depths of the relationship and how your connection and everything like that. So
somebody cheated in a month.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. That's just that's neither here nor there. You see what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where it's like, actually have a sit down with that person, and depending on the maturity level of you and your person determines the outcome. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and you just, you know, like you said, you have to value yourself. And this goes for men and women. You need to value yourself, and you know your maturity level and you know their maturity level. You see what I'm saying? And if they're obviously remorseful and everything like that, and you know what I'm saying, they're not giving you bullshit excuses and blah blah blah, just talking out the side of their neck, then it's possible to rekindle all of that. And then as far as like getting back on the horse, is more so just determined by, you know, efforts and everything from both of y'all. Right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And it can come back damn near instantly. It could take a little bit, and both of those are okay. So it's like, stop trying to put a time frame and watching other people go through their things and thinking like, oh, we have to be. Anyways, you know what I said? Like, stop thinking that you have to get things done by a certain time based on somebody else. You see what I'm saying? So, and with that, we're gonna kind of like wrap it there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.
For sure. Oh wait.
We appreciate it. I'm the outro dude, so please not talk. Plus, Aiden about to wake up, so it's about to go down. All right, yeah, so we gotta wrap this up, y'all. As you can see, she's not here right now because Aiden woke up. He crying, so yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks to everybody for watching. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We got Couples Talk 1 and 2 gonna be linked in the description, and we appreciate you guys. It's Ant&BreWorld. Let's go.